Hi, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to share my experience um, regarding RA4 printing and also RA4 reversal printing, which is by accident. I was quite keen to try RA4 because I had few color positive slide films which I wanted to try. So I tried to do the RA4 reversal process, which kind of a disaster. But then I did RA4 printing, which came out okay first try. So I'm going to share some of the sample pictures, what happened and how I did it. Okay, this is not the live video because I haven't set up. This is my bathroom slash darkroom, so I'm not set up fully for video. Okay, let's dive in. Okay, hello again. So this is my Miyapta Color 3 enlarger, which you've seen. I've unboxed in my previous video, and also I did few black and white prints. But I was quite curious about color printing. I know I heard mixed views about color printing, but actually, in my experience, it's not too bad. RA4 printing is it's easy enough. So I'm just going to walk you through what I did. As I said, it's not a live demo, which I will do maybe later in the later videos. So it is the enlarger, and you can see here what you see. I have developed few strips from a color positive or slide film or color positive slide, which actually I followed the RA4 reversal process, not quite religiously, but reasonably accurately based on some descriptions from some of the websites. So on the what you can see different strips on the left hand side, that's where I started, and then I improved that actually a red building. uh, it's getting there color wise, but and then that's kind of autumn, so it should be yellowish and a bit of green. That's okay, so that has changed. So I started off with 50 magenta and 50 yellow. um, I exposed it, did a color development, then fixed it with the standard fixer, sorry, stop path, with the standard acidic stop that I use for black and white. Then color development, RA4 development, and then bleach fix, which is Blex. So I did this one in a drum, which I'll show you in a minute. But I ended up like this, completely going off tangent. I wasn't sure what was happening, but I figured out because I then said, well, I was a bit frustrated and thought, okay, this is not worth continuing. But it is doable. That's what I think, the RA4 reversal. Then I did RA4, which I'll show you. My first print, ever print, RA4 print of my younger son. Before that, I'll show you my this is my bathroom. That's my chemicals. This is for RA4 printing developer, Starpath and Blex, but I've used similar container for black and white developer for RA4 reversal printing. Then this is my setup for which I'll discuss in a different video, but these are a kind of stand for my trays. So I just built it with PVC pipes. It's very easy. That's my bathtub, what you can see. So on top of that, you can actually build something, a structure like that. You can put the trays. So that's my developing drum, simmer. You can print up to maybe 14 by 16 inch print in this. It didn't come with any clips to hold the paper against the drum wall, but that's something I need to improvise. The company, the supplier didn't provide anything. These two white bars wasn't so helpful, so my strips paper was just dangling inside. um, those are other chemicals, but it's basically very good. And you can see this is the lid, and you pour the chemicals, just rotate with your hands, and it develops well. Okay, so I did the RA4 reversal in open trays. That was too toxic. My ventilation in this room is not great, but I will be using masks in the future, I suppose, development. But the drum helps a lot. So it's very good. I'm getting used to it. The only thing is I need to do something for clips, which I'll show you in another video. There are grooves, so you need to have either 3D print something to hold your paper down. But whether the drum is wet or dry, doesn't matter as long as you handle the paper correctly. Okay, so I'm going to now show you like this one here, which actually a couple of days ago I developed. This is my son. This is the first ever RA4 printing. I think 5 seconds and 10 seconds. Obviously 5 seconds with the top one is okay. A little bit of yellow cast. That's what I'm going to fix today's printing. But otherwise I'm quite happy how it turned out. 50 magenta, 50 yellow, standard development probably at 30 degrees. RA for developer, I think I did not use any stop path, just went into Blix, but I did a wash everything in the drum. Okay, so sorry about the videos. It's not as I said, I'm not set up for video yet, but it's just trying to show what I did. That's the, I suppose, a full sample print. So the print is on the yellow side, but I'm quite happy with the, you can see the borders and the other frame as well. I might try that, but I'm quite happy. So the reason I did the RA4 was I wanted to test the chemicals, because what happened with the RA4 reversal, but basically the chemicals got cross contamination happened because you develop, fix and stop everything in the same drum unless you wash it between each process or each step. The chemicals are going to get mixed up. So that's what happened, and the developer is completely exhausted. So what I did some test strips, which I don't have. I exposed it and developed it. Nothing happened. So the developer was the problem. But then I changed the developer, and this is what I got. Okay. So RA4 printing is possible. I suppose I like the analog process. I don't shoot that often, so it suits my workflow. because you have everything you can control and you can print the way you want it. Maybe the colors you get, the dynamic range may be limited, but I think still for my purposes, this is quite good. Okay, so I'm going to fix the slight yellow cast on this picture and maybe print it slightly bigger. So what I'm going to do, everything is improvised. I made this just out of cardboard. So I'm going to irradiate a strip with obviously these strips I'll be opening the strip one at a time with different color combination adjustment, probably yellow, with small increments, and see how that changes. I'm just still learning. This is only a first print. So that's what I'm going to do. Definitely encourage, and all printed with this humble Miapta. It's quite good. There's a lot to come out of this printer. So watch this space and give the video a like. And if you want to subscribe, probably I'm just in the beginning. Okay, I just want to share my experience. Thank you. Bye bye.